took after me, but within me, I know I can't match that level of intelligence. Mama, no agree. No let your brain there. Tell your brain say if you match her. Now for it, may your brain no go get a come. Now mind they tell you that thing. If you match her. Meanwhile, I never tell her waiting this thing they talk. The intelligence of a child they come from me, mama. Clock it first.
Yes.
Try clock it.
So
try clock it.
If Milena is Tiboribo.
Tiboribo don't like for house. Picking not Tiboribo. If now if Milena Tiboribo picking up because God I beg. I greet you. If I say my guests there around, try find out. Okay. Emmanuel, I see you. Cheche, your show is so lively, man. Thank you. My husband is laughing. He said this girl don't get sense. I tell your husband, I guess sense. So they soon they cost your family, now they cost now head of your family, now they cost me that thing. I go cost your family, but my cost they work. Control your husband. Me don't cost another person. And another man a lover. Now wow. Love of my life no go like this.
No go like him.
No go like him. Cause me na blessing to my family. Where this one they bounce they go? May you go with waiting. These truths just annoy my life. And fasting they come. You go here. You go hear word for this show. That the favor received from you in my dream come to fulfillment. What favor is that? You go like tell me first now. Tell me the favor be. Never feel the Hey, say Cheche, only the brand where you be self last that one. Cheche, this I love you too, Patience. I love you. So this particular woman, which woman? Don't tell me any long story. Took her son from me because her husband asked her to, and then lied to everyone that I never touched the boy, just to cover up for her husband, just because she's scared of him. I don't know. Where's the beginning of the story? I don't understand the beginning of the story. Okay, come back.
Oga, wait. I say no touch that time. Make you know that. Make we sharply enter market. We dey come back. Make you know. 2 pounds.
Time now around 1 o'clock, but then guys move into some conversation and then my guest they now you know how movement no day easy like that. But make I read this message first of all. Say when I shout about women's corner, so people they call me Wazobia. Some women are naive, Cheche. How can a woman know a thing that her husband did okay bad and then she's trying to cover up for her husband? So this particular woman, your neighbor, took her son from me because her husband asked her to, and then lied to everyone that I never touched the boy. But now at the talk, the unfoldings, I don't understand. Detail waiting happen, waiting reach for them to collect the boy from you and stuff. And so I'm struggling to understand that part. I agree to you. Interesting conversation you're having here, and more interesting conversation where we're gonna need to get, because I get Wume Olalade Ajayi in the building, and of course, when one thing I love about her the most, I love people where they champion, where they fight for people, where they stand up for people, where they sit, they try to help the helpless people. Them will be say no go feed help themselves, or people will be say they're in trouble we don't even know say they're in trouble. And so we're talking the last time we will come talk about femicide in the studio, and how Nigerians don't even see them as a thing. The majority of Nigerians don't even know. First of all, let the people get to meet you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Closer to your mic. I know if you hear them well, Chooks, please.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Perfect. You're welcome. I'm so sorry that I got to drag you in. But I understand the work where you they do also, that things where you get to, you be they come from court, right?
In a femicide case.
Tell me, are we allowed to just cite something about the case?
Without the names. Yeah.
Yes, without the names. Please tell me. Waiting with this situation.
Case where be say the ex-boyfriend by the girl.
Ex-boyfriend.
As she says, do again. And it's so common. The thing be so common. Be say right now from our data, they show say house that the most dangerous place for a Nigerian woman to be. From our analysis, we don't see say the highest rate of these cases.
I need your voice today more audible.
The highest rates of these cases, it happen for house, meaning that we they say femicide na the intentional killing of a woman. Because of a gender-related motive, either by a husband, boyfriend, intimate partner.
I strong past you, I can do anything, I get control over you.
Yes, relative or close acquaintance. And from our data, the highest number of cases that we have recorded, the highest is from husbands that have killed their wives, boyfriends, son, and then relatives or acquaintances. But, and also from our analysis, we don't see, say, for Nigeria, every 49 hours, a woman is being killed in an house.
Every 49
hours. This year alone, since 2024, we recorded 133. 2025, we recorded 197. 2026, now from January to April, we recorded 42.
In Nigeria alone?
Yes. And in May, we recorded 12 cases. And these are cases where we say we hear about them. The report, it is social media, it is media. No be the number
the
of
ones
the total
where we never
cases.
even hear.
Yes.
There's some hidden ones.
So now that we have discovered that home is the most dangerous place, because I mean everybody we are chatting about.
But where do we run to? Now where the comfort today? And so we leave the comfort now where the crime they happen now. Your comfort zone now where the crime they happen.
Now where it they happen go now where it no safe.
So where women go wrong go?
I don't understand though. We guys do something about this.
Femicide every 49 hours a Nigerian woman is being killed.
Yes.
Somewhere in Nigeria.
Somewhere in Nigeria. And you get different forms of femicide apart from intimate partner femicide. That
Yes.
one will be say na husband or boyfriend or somebody by them. We can't they see say even now safe. You know, when we dey shout about drug abuse, substance abuse, we dey always talk about them in terms of maybe the people where they smoke and all of that. Say they're dangerous to their health, it's mental health. But now there's a lot of femicide from sons who are substance abusers killing their mothers.
Because their mothers, they try to take care of them.
And they don't
close
want,
to them and they
don't
don't
want that
want.
limitations and all. Maybe they're telling them to stop it and all that. And, you know, it has become a mental health issue, and then eventually they kill their mother. And there are a lot of femicide that we need to pay attention to. You know, there's a lot of also growing cases. You'll be amazed in 2025, women are still being killed on accusation of witchcraftry. In 2026, there's a lot of femicide
in Nigeria.
cases. Yes, especially in rural communities. Women are accused of being witches and killed by mobs.
They kill them.
Yes. So it is femicide. This is because of their
It's still femicide,
gender.
yes.
You will not see people killing even somebody that professes to be an herbalist that is doing people will not mob him and kill him. But
now herbalist they go use.
Now a woman will be say she just there on her own, maybe she no want to, you know,
Associate with
interact.
people.
They go say na witch.
Or maybe there's a prophecy somewhere.
They go kill him. So
Then they use spiritual powers to kill her.
No, a mob.
A mob.
Yeah. The people gather, community members, stone her to death sometimes. These cases are they are very worrying, and it is the impunity with which these cases are done that worry us the most.
Nigeria. In Nigeria.
Yes, in Nigeria. It is the impunity with which it's done that worries us the most. That if the fact that you believe that you can just kill a woman for refusing a sexual affair with you, for refusing marriage proposal, for the type of meal she cooked, you know, for flimsy things, they are very worrying. And it feels like as if femicide is taking a backbone. I mean, because there's insecurity in the country, everybody wants to say, you know, bandits and terrorists. But what about the women in the house, the girls who are in the house, in the communities that they are just being killed and nobody is paying attention to? Femicide is taking a back burner, but it shouldn't be. And it's not supposed to even be only woman's issue. It should be a men's issue as well. It should be a public health issue. We don't want it to be a private affair anymore. We want it to be a public health issue.
Now, I remember, they follow someone they talk about during the COVID time, how COVID exposed so many cases of sexual abuse. And then because people been their house, so they could not hide these cases anymore. And the people where they perpetrate this evil, they know if you run away from them. So it's still the same way with femicide now. Yes. And people get into... Now, I want to understand what in the law they do about this. They come from court now. And this is that case of ex-boyfriend. When if he take rejection and in commit this act, because if he take the pain of maybe they see her thrive with another person. Where do we go from here?
Thank you very much. That's a very important question. Now, the ways that which we can identify and prevent femicide is, first of all, awareness about this crime, letting women know about the red flags of femicide. When we go to communities, we tell them about this and say, when domestic violence is happening, it's not just domestic violence. When domestic violence happens and there is cases of maybe non-fatal strangulation, maybe man and wife, they fight, they strangle and for neck, there's tendency for that woman to be, eventually killed. Yeah. Or maybe a man that gets angry and burns things up. From our study, we have seen that eventually he will burn that woman. There's so many red flags. We want people to know about these red flags. But most importantly, what we want is legislation on femicide. We want me to make laws, particular laws. We go mention femicide. We go mention, say, now waiting be the crime be this. Because, our laws, they have homicide, murder in general. But this homicide, this murder in general, it doesn't help us to identify that data that I mentioned, for instance. How are we to know? If you say, murder is murder, somebody that maybe armed robber killed person is murder, but how are we to know that a man that killed his wife had already been beaten her? She has reported at the station different things that happened before he eventually killed her. This data will not be identified by you, generalizing what murder is. But if femicide is already codified in law, you know that there's a gender-related motive behind that crime. And that's where we can identify to say, this is 49 women died. For a woman dies every 49
hours
in Nigeria. That data would classify it. Also, when there's femicide law, we want to ensure that we have synchronized data. For instance, maybe from hospitals, you see women who, domestic violence being taken to the hospital and eventually die. But there's no how that the hospital, if the family don't choose to report it to the station, that data is lost. But if it is already codified in the law, we already have data, we already have what this is. So we want a law that helps to synchronize our data from hospital, from police, from communities to know what the prevalence of this crime is. We want a law that will also cater to families of victims of femicide, for instance, that go through this mental, this traumatic experience in court. The case that I said I went for, this is the second year.
The second year for that case is dragging this
it drags as much as 3 years. I mean, the cases
it does. And what will be the reason why they drag like that?
Since there's no specifically, I cannot say this is why specifically, but what can help this is that maybe there can be in the law, there can be fast-tracked way of identifying femicide and also preventing it.
Who report the case?
So let me just say first of all that in is a neighbor that reported this case.
A neighbor did.
Yes, in 2024 and 2025 and 2020. So far, the cases, femicide cases that we have tracked that is on our website, it's only 2 or 3 that has gotten justice in 2024. One, Salome Adaidu, that was killed in Abuja by Temilenya, and that was because the case was in a penal in the north where they use penal code.
Okay.
So those ones are fast tracked.
Yeah.
And another one, Awakuluta Bra, it was because he was a boyfriend who was in the military that killed her. So they court-martialed him and they sentenced them. So that those are the only, since 2024, those are the only 2 that can pinpoint that we have gotten justice for. Since 2024, all others are still coming to court. Sometimes the families of the victims get discouraged 3 years. The transportation, the mental, we have a victim's brother that has not barbed his hair, shaved since the sister died, that until she gets justice. When we go to court, if you see him, the mental, nobody addresses even, say, oh, they've killed your family member. Can we do therapy for you?
Are you sure he's
there's
okay?
No gap.
Are you sure he's even okay?
How can you? He cannot be okay. He cannot be okay.
Oh my goodness.
There's so many gaps, and these are the things that we put in our legislation, that the bill that we have proposed and submitted to the National Assembly, that please take a look at this. Women are dying in so ways. These are the ways we can prevent this. This is what, this can address. And we have 10 hotspot zones, for instance, that we have identified. Hotspot zones for femicide. Number 1 is Lagos State.
Lagos State is a hotspot.
Yes. Lagos State. Also, there is Ondo State, Oyo State, Ogun State, FCT, Abia, River State.
What do they make all these places hotspot places?
Those are places whereby there are repeated patterns of femicide. Okay. Whereby also there could have been state responses or interventions that would have prevented those femicide. Those were not prevented, and also this thing can't happen again and again.
Because they see say nothing they happen.
Nothing they happen. So they are places.
What in Nigerian government they do? Waiting be their step. Which step where they don't take about femicide? They don't even recognize that this is like a silence war.
It's like a silence war. I think last year some honorable members, I think about 4 of them, spoke about. They didn't call it femicide, but we know that also they were saying.
Now we get representative from all these places where we call the hotspots.
Yes.
The representatives wait there for house. Waiting they do about them.
Nothing so far. They've not even spoken about it. Despite the fact that we have even tried. So as we speak, we have even submitted letters again this week and last week that please take a look at this data. Do not ignore this. Women are being killed in your states, women are being killed in so way every day. This is what is happening. This is how you can prevent it. Can we talk about this? As of today, I'm reading that there are 20 bills that have been submitted in the House that they want to look at.
And they are moving with speed, but you don't see anyone we concern. So make we talk about
nothing about women.
No, nothing
from political seats.
There is nothing. I bet you nothing about women. Nothing. You know, go find them there for these 20 where you mentioned now. So make we take them back to the family, to the foundation. Now we talk about the family, we talk about school, we talk about the worship centers, the government, they there, you know. And if we get a law, we get a book, we get constitution, and then in a society where you get the male and female, and then the female, they go through something where if care is not taken, it go affect the population of these women. And you are telling me that the people where we call our representatives where they for house, you know, they alarming to them.
You know, I don't know how.
So who go save us? where our savior will come from? So women need to protect themselves.
We have to keep calling them and asking them to do their job to protect women and girls. There are not enough protection mechanism to address this crime, to protect women. There are gaps in state responses, and you know, even for everyone has a responsibility for this, especially, you know, like you mentioned, faith leaders, religious leaders, and traditional leaders. You know, if a woman reports in a church that my husband is beating me, you don't just say keep praying, you know, this and that. You have to address it. Domestic violence is a crime. It is a criminal offense. You have to address it with the law. You can be praying, you know, while that woman maybe steps aside, or the man is called in for questioning, and you know there's a separation while they can go through later counseling and all of that. But you don't pray against domestic violence. It is a crime. You prosecute it.
Pray against domestic violence. Who they even advise such?
Now, what's most traditional leaders or religious leaders?
So, what thing will be my prayer point? That God should do what?
Touch his heart.
Aye.
So, but
even God go cringe.
Not true. Because he don't tell you what you're supposed to do.
Even God go just like this. What is this one talking about?
Because we now have to open all our mouths and when we go to communities, when women talk about, you know, the issues that they are going through. I think you were saying somebody talked about a child the other time. And you will see that we see cases whereby a man is the one even molesting his child, his daughter. And do you know
that some women cover them? They cover them up to save their marriage.
Exactly.
More things why I don't hear with my head. I think sometimes, you know, I tell una say, I go to find, make my head don't explode one day. I no be doctor, I no be lawyer. Sorry, I cannot be keeping these things. Mama, they cover. Saying husband, they molesting daughter. That's a mental case.
Exactly.
That woman is mentally not okay.
Not okay.
You they want preserve marriage. Marriage where no day. You are preserving waiting no day. That your husband they sleep with your allegedly now. They sleep with your daughter. Even in some cases, don't carry your daughter. Go do abortion. You know.
But that's also.
He say hush.
That's also a wicked
Don't embarrass our family. Which family?
You believe that because there's no way to sustain yourself if you want to leave that kind of man, and then you wait there while the child continues to go through that.
I know even one talk saying that you know get way to you are mentally not stable. Yes, you know okay. No matter how you want look am, you want to sustain me, you want answer Mrs. You want mentally you know they okay.
That even for the woman, that's a prosecutable offense.
Yes, sir.
You are obstructing justice for that child, and you putting that child through.
The people were supposed to cater for you, they against you in a home. Your father, then your mother cover him. Tell me, say God no go one day just blow trumpet already. You no go wait, because we humans we don't do past Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm not sure they were close to waiting. Would they do now? Lagos will take a break. Would they come?
Oga, 2 pounds.
Even the person where they push truck outside, if you don't even know say what it be, because you look at a woman like say this one where a strong pass, this one where I feel just, this one where we say, this one will not be anything, and it's happening around the world. But we particularly they talk about Nigeria, where in every 49 hours, a woman is being killed somewhere by people where she trusts, by people who are supposed to protect her. Maybe now she said no, women don't need to talk say protect. Now we not supposed to protect ourselves by ourselves because the people where you trust the most, they happen to be the ones that put you in trouble. Imagine a husband, imagine a boyfriend, imagine a brother, imagine an uncle harming you. People will be say they your life will be say that them actually supposed to look out for you. And someone say, Cheche, we need to start from the church. The church need to say the truth. The truth about words. There's so many truths that actually the religious bodies now supposed to come out. You see, in a situation, just like when we talk about praying against domestic violence. So you are a man of God, and I come to you to talk to you about how any small thing we happen for house, my husband don't raise and he don't slap. And then you tell me, say, make I pray. Make I pray. I don't know what I'm supposed to be praying for.
I don't want to say what you should be praying for because my prayer would have been very bad. My prayer would be very bad. If I have to pray for somebody that is beating me, it will be, I don't know what, but.
Sometimes things that happen where I feel like it's just affecting your head. Now, the governments actually need to stand on them. If we must follow homicide the way with it, Nigerians are actually working. I see. Kudos to the people working, right? But this femicide matter now, it's everywhere. Silently, but if you look closely,
Yes, now.
it everywhere.
Everywhere.
It happen. Some of them self, if you don't even know. How many times you go open it, you go just hear one man now. About 2 weeks ago, I said the woman cook food. Well, I don't know. I'm sure you must have seen that story. Say he cook food. Say he come back. He say make he serve him food. They tell him say food no day. Say but I just said the money where you keep no day enough. You don't slam your head for wall. But you, this man, where they vex, they go outside. Conductor go annoy them. They don't go touch conductor. So now issue of
Thank you.
either you be my property.
Yes,
so
I can handle you.
It is because femicide is rooted in misogyny. Misogyny is a form of bias or discrimination against women, especially people that regard women as the
Lesser.
inferior gender as lesser.
They under me, so
Yes, as because we are in a patriarchal society, that the beliefs and the structure of the system is mostly run by men.
my man.
So there's already these put down rules that some people view the girl child as
Yes.
being lesser,
I say nobody, not even lesser now. I see you are nobody.
and it starts from the very little things, as small as what did you give birth to, boy or girl?
Again.
You dey drive, somebody they drive beside you. Men will drive rough. You say, why you dey drive rough? But so the minute you see that now woman, and now it's just very little.
It is nothing, no, but you don't talk am.
ingrained in us, and that is what
It's ingrained.
builds up.
That's our mindset.
Yeah.
Now waiting we feel
And
like
that is what builds up.
somebody
the fact
misbehave.
that
He talks. Why should they behave like woman?
Just
it's
imagine.
misogyny.
Yes.
And that's what now builds up to the fact that you say, I want to marry you, and the girl says no, and you're like,
How
"Eh,
dare you?"
A girl refuses me. Who is she? Like in a society that girls too much for a girl to be refusing.
Hey,
man.
then
And
they are
that
too much.
is
Then go
where-
and find them now.
And that's where femicide.
They can't take it. So you need to even train your son how to take this rejection, because it can happen to anybody.
Exactly.
If the girl even ask you out, if you still reject the girl, would the girl beat you? She go buy you. No.
No.
So why you think say you go do am to her? Because the community, the society, the government where you live, no think say na crime to handle you. Because if there's a law, a laid down law,
Yes,
they not go do
they
am.
go do am.
They go think
Exactly.
twice. They go think twice.
Yes.
Now I don't want side the case of this country where don't decide they craze right now. South Africa, you remember some if you could watch back five years or thereabout, there were issues of rape
Yes.
going on and femicide was
Femicide is really
increasing
rampant in
South
as
Africa,
well.
and then even India. And but if you check the government, you can see what the government they do to combat this. You understand?
Yes.
You could see strong laws where they put out, and then
Yes.
you go see the people where they convict. So people when one commit and go, they see as they play.
Exactly. In most of these places, it's even the government that
the
by
government they
themselves
take am.
brings up these committees,
Yes.
ministries to say this. Many African countries now have ministry of gender equality.
Gender equality, and I know Tanzania, Kenya, different places,
Kenya
Namibia
has
too.
it.
Yes.
Has these ministries that will look into these cases to say this is what brings this up. Also, these things that we see online, there's a lot of incels, involuntary celibates online.
Yes.
That, they will when an issue comes up and or maybe the femicide case is up now. The first thing that you hear, a man kills his wife and you say, maybe she was committing adultery. And you will see them band together and side the
man. Maybe she do something.
and
So
you
if
see
they
them
commit adultery, waiting give you the right.
to kill am. Wetin happen to divorce?
Yes. It's that simple. So you see, they're rooted in now my property. This one, they lesser than me. So I got melt judgment on this one. Then now God, now ain't go judge me. But I got judge this one. So there's a lot of overhaul.
Yeah.
We need to clean up.
We need men to be.
We need a lot of things. And make men come out. You
ambassadors.
see,
We need men to
Yes.
to do away with toxic masculinities and be role models for young boys.
Yes.
Proper role models.
because these young boys, they grow to become,
Like
so they
them.
go follow what thing you they do.
Yeah.
So that by the time you train right, then we don't go get all this problem. Because most women now don't they take laws into their own hands. Like if government can't stand for me, I'll stand for myself. I'll be able to defend myself. I no go day, me on me can't use me as a case study. No, it's
And
not going to
go be
happen.
statistics.
Yes. Yes. That should be one of their team this day. We cannot be added.
And one of the reasons why we must be very concerned about femicide, even as a country, is even about our economics. You see that many of these women that have been killed, you see taxis, you see nurses,
They're
lawyers,
doing so well.
people who are supposed to be contributing to our economy.
We talk about who
Being
was
killed.
she? And a lawyer. There's a lawyer. We may discuss her here. With her
the
husband.
FCT.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. In Lagos
In
here.
Lagos.
She been take one exam, then return back. Grown children.
Oh, that is Barrister Tobin-Tokpe.
God bless your soul.
Yes, it
God
was a
bless you.
femicide case as
Barrister.
well. Yes.
Now, I was very upset with that case. You know why? Oh, that case pained me so much. This woman had grown-up children. Graduates. About 4 of them.
And she had been going through domestic violence.
You've been going through domestic violence. You give birth to. I don't want to use the word. How do you let your mother die like that? Nobody say about 2 get their homes. You can't take your mother away. He says it's been a long time, and you are adults. And you guys failed her. Now your mother is learned, right? But there's a way of the brain. There's a way you configure
religious hypnosis.
Yes, this woman cannot now. And I don't see children where forcefully commode their mother or their father from that situation. Do you understand?
Yes.
You needed to do that to your mother. You and she born 2 girls, 2 boys. On her fold hands, he saying, and my father will always push her, slap her, hit her. They've been fighting over the years. Una keep quiet. If you like so una self, una brain, they're also in trouble.
traumatized.
They're traumatized.
That's what I wanted to say.
That's
that
what
the
happened.
children
Serious trauma.
are
Yes.
also victims.
They are
as
victims
well.
too.
Because it's been happening since they were little kids.
So they're used to it.
Yes, they're used to it.
Imagine how their relationship go be. Imagine how their marriages, their
It
home.
only takes the grace of God.
So
If
you now
don't break
go
that
marry
cycle.
somebody from that family or date someone from that family, you are gone.
So they will see abuse as a norm.
It's not it's not some kind of way of life.
That is why we must talk about
Barrister, I
femicide.
would say I almost cry. I've been there. I just the boil over this. I say, see, I can't even be a lawyer because I feel just go fight for court.
No, for real, you will. And
I
when
will
you go
fight
to
because
court,
I either fight or I break down. Somebody I can just decide to I figure just go collect power from somewhere to fight this matter. Because it's crazy things you hear. I say when I watch this woman, when they talk, I can't hear about how much this woman they earn, what this woman they do for Nigerian government, how they have the level of power where
she
this
was the
woman
deputy
gets.
director in
And
the
that,
Ministry of
my
Women
goodness,
also, and
you wasted this
she
woman like
suffered
that.
all through.
Why? Because of envy, jealousy. You think you've arrived. Your wife, your own wife, with graduates. In fact, I don't even look the man face. Now the children, I was so mad at the children. I said, how? How will I go? But now the trauma where these children don't go through, right from when they're born, they had no control over. They could not. They said they even so the girl, the first daughter, they beg him, Papa. They cry, they beg him. You're begging an idiot. God forgive me. You they beg your father. You they beg him. Make you know may you not kill your mama for you.
Cheche, I love your anger. And we must sustain it. We must sustain it to ensure that our legislator bring
I'm
laws.
sorry. It's not fair.
No, you have to be angry.
We need to
about
find
it.
ourselves in those rooms because waiting be the law. What are you doing?
Somebody said something. I was in a feminist meeting the other day, and somebody said, "Why can we not achieve, legislation on feminism?" I said, "Because we're not angry enough.
We're not angry enough.
We're not angry.
You wasted this woman. This woman, they handle. Her position in the country. Una let her just because one man. See us in Achi now. Because one husband could not stand that. Now my wife be this star. Uznachi was living in a shadow of herself. You with such power where she gets, with such level, with the audacity, you brought her down. You stripped her of her honor.
If you check our social media right now, there's somebody that was dragging us and was saying that we should remove a name from our femicide register that they did autopsy on that woman, and initially they said it was her husband that killed her, and they did autopsy and they found out. Later we
95.1.
Yeah, wrapping up. Later, what happened?
and later they said they did an autopsy and she died of heart condition and all that. But then they were dragging us to remove her name. We said no, and this is why the femicide legislation must be, because we already knew that there were some financial issues whereby the man was, controlling her finances and all of that, and she began to have issues.
So what caused the issue with health?
Now.
So
no, you don't follow.
So they now said she had an heart issue, and that was
what caused that one?
So they said that they're going to sue us.
They should sue.
We said this
You
man
dey fear
that killed
court.
her, that it was a health
You dey
condition
fear
that
court.
killed us. We just left it. Said
They should sue.
it is the man. Let's see where we are going with that.
See, this conversation is still on. It continue unfolding until the Nigerian government sit up. You understand? Until Nigerian government said, until Lagos State, Lagos State, I trust Onado. But we need to do more. We need to do more. People need to fear.
Well, please, the media as well need to call it femicide.
Yes.
When
Call am wetin e be.
Ensure that you mention
it is femicide.
Let people know what this
Let
is.
people know that you cannot, because you are a man, you are strong, you can do anything you want to do. You want to control another person's life. It start from family. It start from marriage. The religious bodies must call it wetin e be too. We must call am wetin e be. Your wife is not your property. Your property is your TV at home.
Oh my goodness, that is a quote that we must go with.
It's your TV at home. It's your table. Now where did they start from? It will be this one. Where I pay bride price. How much did you pay? How much is life worth? Is it the 10,000 you put in envelope that family blessed and gave you back? Now it be the bride price. Or even the 200 I used to buy yam and buy goat and buy. You can decide to be single. Don't get married. You get anger issue. Can we treat your anger issue? Can you be alone? I know they know what thing they do me. I go just raise my hand. But outside, no go talk to conductor. Talk to conductor, I go use man and break your head. You will not do it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. You know, some women now are going through training. This fight.
Yes.
It's a preventive
women are now, they are more. If you go to, I don't want to talk some places in it. Now women, they coded. Some of them are doing this training secretly.
Yes, it is because their
For
partners saw
self-defense,
them as
they
somebody you can keep punching. The day you stand to stand
secretly,
for
some of them, their partners don't even know so they go through that training. Now I've been go attend some of the schools for some of my children, and then it's like they say, for the girls, I beg, choose all this one. Yes, I know why. I know why hear that ballet for the. Oh yeah, now this one will go do. It's life skill, survival skill, just like learning how to swim and learning how to run. Not the same.
True.
Let's learn all. Why I'm training the boy, I'm training the girl.
Yeah.
Everybody have to, so that everybody go know. Say no, be only you. You go they come this show every week.
Please, we need to keep talking about
before
this.
I go turn the fight you now. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
I be want to talk about your worst days in court. I hope some days you cry, yeah? Or
are you sure you're not talking about today? Because
you cried today.
Tried to film the perpetrator as he was going out, and they wanted to beat us up. The families and even the guards.
They won't beat you.
Yes. Why are we filming him? By security something. They called us something. Like, this is a person that killed. You are now securing him from me.
So that I can do more harm.
From me. You know the things we go through in court. We get beaten up on some days as well. And so we just want to plead to our legislators at the State House of Assemblies and the National Assembly. Please look into the matter of femicide. Women are being killed in alarming rates with impunity. You have to do something about this. You have to find better ways to protect women and girls in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Olalade. And of course, you go to I must try to make our time for Women's Corner so they bring you in. I know say no they're easy for you. Sincerely, God, I know there must be a reason why you bring us come this world. May we fulfill our purpose. Or we'll be able to fight for people when they fight for themselves. They can't fight for themselves. Imagine someone telling you, I don't want this relationship, and it becomes a problem. Like, I can't date you. Like, I don't want to marry you anymore. Then you're looking at, how dare you?
I mean, this is what happened with the girl as well. That
they beheaded. Yes, that girl.
And actually sexually abused her.
Sexually abused her. The touts.
Yes. Just because she refused.
You were trying to ask her how
the audacity to call a friend and say, let's go
and do it. Imagine such. But thank God say they catch him. Because imagine, it could have just been swept under the, we don't know what happened.
And the pattern keeps repeating itself. You would see cases. There was also a girl, I think her name was Lucy. She went to report in the police station, I think in Enugu State as well, that her uncle was molesting her. I think they called him, they warned him, they let her go back to him.
Imagine
she ran away. He went to bring her back. The next thing, she was at the pharmacy. He went there and he killed her there. And we had to call them out.
At the pharmacy.
The state has failed her because she spoke out. She went to the station to report. Then you returned her.
She tried.
So it's a state failure. We must call it out. We say you don't. This is when the protection mechanism for a woman is zero. What
that man had no
you
reason to be
doing
outside.
In fact, when we read the news again, there was research and we discovered that he had actually killed a woman before and ran away to Ghana
Another
and
place.
then came back again. The records was wiped. Data. It's non-existent sometimes in police station. And then he came back and he's with this girl now.
Don't be waiting happen for the Nigerian boy wake you person, buy person for UK now. They say he run from US, come back, then ran back to the
UK.
Since US no gree enter, I go UK now. He don't buy another person.
Don't cash him.
When it happen, he no do anything. God, it is well with us. So, lady, I'm so sorry, and please, till next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Lagos, I take a little break. More music now. And then when I come back, it will be time for a little palaver here. We're going to be all right.
Pound.